All praise to the Most High. I've been watching some clips where the youth are glorifying our Creator, and it's beautiful. Mm, it's right on time. And we have a beautiful full moon. I'm not sure if it's in Libra or Aries or whatever. If it's in Libra, it's divine uh, favor, justice, the balancing of cosmic scales. So I see a lot of kindness emerging out of the disasters, and soon everyone will have rebuilt a new life, which otherwise would not have been possible. And your trust and faith in your Creator, and asking our Creator for His strength and courage through these times is what is getting you through. So, amid all the challenges we face, it's good to celebrate the kindness we still see. Another thing I'm really enjoying is the explorations people are doing, uncovering the secrets and unearthing histories and things like that through explorers. When I do watch it, I get a little worried because I know you need safety goggles and masks and things like that, because you go into places that needs a degree of safety. You do have divine favor and safety, but we trust in our Creator, but we tie up our camels. So look after your temples. If you must wear shin guards, knee guards, elbow guards, helmets, goggles, all that is part of the exploration. It's the gear. But I do admire the bravery and the courage, and that you share what you find with us. That is spectacular. It's like a whole new world without interference. Ideally, the things you find belong to the people of that place, and they should reward you. Students, they should, but that is just a good thing to do, because you didn't have to show what you found, but you have integrity and you do. So it makes your adventure legendary. So, but stay safe. Another thing is, I love how the kingdoms are combining to coexist, and that there is a deeper understanding of our connection to our Creator and to ourselves and to our fellow man and to our environments. So that is very beautiful. Now, I don't want to taint it with reality, but we always need a balance. So I came across, I've watched something before from this channel on YouTube. It's called DLM Men's Lifestyle. And they had a beautiful story on there about Adam and Noah, and there being 10 generations between the two. And they mentioned that Abram is the grandchild or the grandson of Noah, and that Shem, his father, Abram's son, probably outlived Abram, and that when Abram was alive, perhaps Noah and Shem were alive, and they were the survivors of the flood, and the area where they settled, the Sumerians, actually had this understanding of our Creator at that time. So what was lost is now being recovered. And so I'm just, if you want to watch the clip, it's DLM Men's Lifestyle. I found it well narrated. And then, what is this about? Next thing, when the Most High chooses one of us to represent Him, the chosen one becomes the arms, legs, voice, the words of divine will. And externally, it looks like the representative of the Most High is the Most High. It is, but it isn't. Meaning, we are vessels for divine will, yet it is us. So, we know when Spirit is speaking with us. Spirit nudges us and all this and that, and until we understand the language of our Creator. Because we were conditioned to doubt our intuition. And but it's Spirit speaking with us, because we can hear when it's our thought and when it's not our thought, because we know ourselves. So I hope everyone is journaling your dreams, your inspirations. Pen it down. To type it on Word is great, but there's power in the pen. Just when you need to go find what you're looking for, that then it can make you long for Word or Excel, but we just need to readjust. We talk all day because the Most High, our Paul and I, have the same nature. We share the same values and beliefs. We agree on almost everything. The Creator shares a lot with me, but not everything. I get the story, or I get like something that I get. And then I just wonder, what was that? What is that? What, And then I get to see what it is after. So that is the gift of the Holy Spirit. When we can hear our Creator speak with us, we must trust that. And sometimes when I try to understand this experience, because I'm in it and I must observe it, then all I've been thinking this week is that I feel like Noah building an ark in the desert. in an arid region where there's barely rainfall, building a boat in the desert, and everyone thinking it's insanity until the flood came. So, when the Holy Spirit nudges us to trust what we hear on the inside, because hearing is from the inside out, not from the outside in, or seeing is from the inside, then it may not make sense to anyone, not even to you at the time, but in divine timing, you will step back and marvel at the brilliance of our Creator. And then all we can say is all praise to the Most High, you know. So you have to be strong. It doesn't matter who mocks you, who tries to belittle you, degrade you, whatever. You know when you're in divine communion with your Creator. So follow that. Don't listen to anyone external to you. And when you don't understand something, you say, Appa, give me understanding. Clarify this or that for me. If this is so, why is that so? And you will get your answers. So that's what I love about all these YouTube video clips that I'm watching, is that there are many of us sharing our discoveries, experiences, point of views, etc., objectively and independently. We're not governed by those things that once divided us and pushing private agendas. We are just being. So that's wonderful. What else is there? Alabama. Oh, I seem to think that Noah uh, is a golden ray, because to be a golden ray, you have to be very strong. You must be willing to look like the village idiot while it's that time, because our ego must always be in service to our soul and not the other way around. Now, in the beginning, perhaps it's a little hard, but eventually it's worth it. Okay, then news. Alabama imprisoning innocent people for profit. Now it is true that prison wardens do feel like they are the lord of the prisoners. Now, it's one thing to have a job description. It's another thing to think that you are more than that. All people must be treated with dignity and respect. There were innocent people there, and I pity anyone of the wicked disrespecting the divine ones. And I pity them not to show them mercy. I pity them because I've seen their fate. All sentences to be re-evaluated. All sheriff's officers, prison wardens, prosecutors, judges, etc. If we find a pattern of the same prosecutors and the same judges coming up and charging the same people or the same target demographic, that's a cause for concern and is unacceptable in a free society. Now, many in a judiciary position uphold morality, justice, fairness, integrity, objectivity, and apply the rule of law as intended. But many also use it as a tool for the agendas of the elite. So, those who are incorruptible by their very nature will retain their positions and be promoted. But those who compromise the integrity in such positions fall. Now, it is so. Then I need to study this Commonwealth. I've always heard about it through time, but my memory, I need to catch up on the Commonwealth like in a nutshell. 6 minutes max. And then I also mentioned about these Fabergé eggs that I've been observing and the things, the satanic details in the I believe that our Creator is in the details. But in the case of the Fabergé eggs, I see the devil is in the details. So I'd caution anyone of the divine ones, when you see something of great beauty, that you study it before you decide to purchase it, because you have the Holy Spirit of discernment now. And all wicked things cannot be part of the new earth. And because we are not governed by man-made price or value of things, or by gold and silver and jewelry, because that come naturally with the earth. As far as I'm concerned, those things must be destroyed. They are only of value to the wicked. I also want to find time to learn about Akhenaten, a pharaoh who was monotheistic. And then I lost interest because I've seen a lot of things there. You know, it's like I said, it's like I can see wickedness like a serpent is wrapped around divinity. That's what I see. But I slayed those serpents. But our Creator separated us from them. So, then I also, they say they found the city of Atlantis, right? Atlanteans who were advanced in technology, science, and spirituality. And then I thought about that because I, that's all I ever heard, that they were this advanced society, etc. And I thought, like, are we focused on the messenger or are we focused on the message? And it also made me think that there is a beginning and an end. So no matter how great a society is, intellectually, scientifically, spiritually, um, without our Creator, um, it cannot be eternal. The rock that we build our house on is the rock of ages. When we believe we are intelligent by our own might, then that is a half truth. It is a gift that we receive by design. So we are fearfully and wonderfully made. So then, only for the good, not for the wicked. Now, this lost knowledge that they're pursuing about Atlanteans, alright? But I know that the wicked will never have access to divine knowledge because they miss the critical component. You can't buy this. It's your heart, your kindness, your compassion, your self-control, your humility, your love, your faithfulness, your joy. Wicked doesn't have those fruits. They're so consumed by materialism that it blinds them to the real treasure. So when it comes to Atlanteans, all I can say is we always focused on what we can gain out of these discoveries. If it's still underwater, it's meant to stay there. Because in its time, it will arise. Okay. No one has the right to impose their belief on another only by one's own free will. Otherwise, another is something down to man. Otherwise, another is bowing down to man and not to our power, to our Creator. When someone else commands you that you must do X, Y, and Z, ABC in this kind of way, then, and it conflicts with your spirit and what your soul tells you is right, and you obey that, then you are bowing down to that person as though that person is your Creator. How can we get to the 11th dimension and we must still put our trust in man? Where did that get us in the 3rd dimension? We were led by the noses. So, divine discernment. Discernment is a gift, and everyone that was saved has that gift. What else is there? I had a dream today, this morning. Oh, I was watching Blackadder, and then I googled it because I wanted to know about that serpent that I slayed with my sword of light, and then I came across something called Blackadder Viper Biras, and then I googled Viper or something. I googled this thing, and then I came across VIP Era, which is actually Viper A. And then it's a Taylor Swift tour and kid tour and whatever. So I know that she sacrificed herself for fame and fortune or whatever, and that she wants to be worshipped as a god. Now, it is not the Taylor Swift that was born, it is the one that is possessing her that wants to be acknowledged as the god. So, her following is not following her, they're following the spirit in her. But the way I see it, they're in the third dimension, because the saved ones now have that discernment. I have a very open mind when it comes to artists. I love the expression. A lot of people hate my taste in music, but I love most of it. So I can't say it's a music that I hate, not at all. All I'm saying is that when I googled Blackadder, I came across Viper Beerus, and then I came across VIP Era and Taylor Swift and this and that, and then I listened a little, and that is how, because I can see the common thread throughout our society, the same symbols, the same actions, the same stuff. So now, there is only one creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between. We can enjoy each other's creations, but we may not worship each other. We can love and respect each other's creations and others, but we cannot worship them. It's a no. But we can celebrate them and their gifts and admire them. But when you start worshipping them and they become cult figures, then you must know. When what I had this dream this morning, some renovation wasn't complete yet. In fact, it seemed rather inconvenient. And the lady of the house who recently died never complained. Yeah, I was like in the incomplete kitchen with a very prominent person having a conversation. And I see the grey walls, the cement walls, and then I heard the lady died, but she never complained that the kitchen wasn't done or something. And then, but it was good that it was incomplete because something was revealed. prominent people in our current society were here and they talking with me. Then that was not a dream which will come. It either meant something to someone now or I'll get understanding of it. But then I went back to Viper A and I came up with very insidious plan eradicates righteous ascension. So the common thread, because it's 90 days now since I'm doing this and I found a common thread over time and ages and this and that, cultures, continents, you name it, that humanity's ascension was always the blocking humanity's ascension was always the aim of the wicked. So that's why they tortured so many righteous ones. But it happened right under their noses. No one knew when it was going to happen, not even me, and I was part of it. So that's our Creator. And then He brought a lot of information to me, and the right questions, and the right answers, and a lot of answers I got through all of you. So this is a cosmic collaboration. So the plans failed, and the Creator shifted the poles and did this and that and this and that. It looked like it was me, but I was just the vessel for it. Okay, how long is this now? Yeah, Everything in Me is another YouTube channel that I watched, and it was speaking about the Vanderbilt estate. It was Netherlands people, Dutch East Indian Company, Satanist possessions, Grand Bohemian Hotel, Southern California, alluring. They tempt children only to torture and decapitate them. People need to know what to avoid. Lured with promises of fame and fortune, Vanderbilt Mansion is on the street named All Souls Crescent. And then now it's full moon, and I thought of parasitic. And so there's full moon rituals, but those things don't work anymore. But what people were subjected to over the ages is horrific. Then they showed the swimming pool in the basement, and I mean, that's no swimming pool. And one of my dreams was when I dove into a swimming pool, the bottom was endless, and that's how I ended up seeing what I saw and what I saw. So that was maybe a bloodbath, sacrifices, children, things like that. I don't think I'm grabbing at straws when you watch the clip, and maybe you can share unbiased reviews on it. All Dutch people must be deported to their homelands. Demonic roots in Satanism. Spirit and power. Bohemian Hotel. Why are Americans allowing these satanic structures to continue to exist in 2024? Americans have great citizens. Not everyone is some are, and those that are have European roots, Germans, Dutch, French, Spanish. Just work it out. So you need to recognize these symbols and the things. Maybe at some point I'll upload the photos, but I don't know if I need the rights or whatever to these because I just screenshotted them. So then I thought about, because these structures that are there that was built in the 1700s, 1819, slavery, trafficking, organ harvesting, demonic possession, and kidnapping. Right, and then another thing is this. Okay, I'll get to that later. The Great Awakening in the heaven, in the 11th dimension. That's right. All this couldn't happen while we were in the third dimension. So all of this is happening in the 11th, but we already saved. We went this way, and but me and the Creator went that way, but all of us also went that way. So the separation is there. Therefore, all satanic works are powerful and completely ineffective. Powerless. Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, because it happened there. Because we went 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. However, the wicked went 6, 7, 8, 9. They were locked in. They didn't get to 10, 11. And because this happened, all now, if they had to believe and humble themselves before the Creator, they'd have gone 9 plus the Creator's 10 back at 1. But no, they couldn't because they're so set in the dysfunctional conditioning. Even they got extra time, but it meant nothing to them. Okay, so because all of this happened in the 7th heaven, because we were all there and then we could be split. Therefore, all satanic works are now powerless and completely ineffective by the force and fire of the Holy Spirit and the power of our Creator, the Most High. So, fear not. Pride and haughtiness is a mental disorder, an inability to face the reality that none is more nor less in the eyes of the soul that maketh all. The righteous was saved and moved from, there's a lot of repeats. I think they repeated it that much for me too, because I can see a thing and then I have to understand what I'm seeing. And because I'm always learning, they teach me until I get it. Only the wicked were subjected to divine judgment. That's right. I was just saying to you now. I was saying to you. You see, they went 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but they are -1 because we're the +1, right? There's always balance in the universe. So they came to 9. So they got the -1, which put them in eternal condemnation. But we also came to 9 because we went 6, 7. We just jumped something here. So we 9 plus 1, which is 10. Because the Creator made us whole and stable. And then as a unit, we 11. So, is so. Therefore, this battle is won by the Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between. Because the proud and the haughty meddled in the building blocks of creation. Yes, death, symmetry, voodoo. Now, when look at the West Abbey Minster and the throne. I don't see any of the Creator there. I see them. I'm not saying the royal family. I'm saying the West Abbey Minster. there's a busk in the, if I'm facing the throne, in the left corner. Now that is the spirit. When that royal person sits on there and they put the crown on the head, they're actually putting that spirit there because there's something under the throne, some stone that looks like a serpent connected to the crypt underneath. I think that busk always matches the crypt underneath the throne because it's a V shape, and the serpent's mouth comes into that V shape. Can you see something? Whereas if it is from the all that is, you don't need any things because that happens in the heavens. It's not something you can wear on your head. It happens in heaven. Anyway, um, yeah, in a dream I found the voodoo done on my mother. It's quite a hectic dream, but that's the first time I got the sword. I kind of drew it, you know. Me and my great artistic skills. I slayed 7 pythons. I found something. I found where it belonged, and then I fitted it. The shutters open, and 7 golden, yellow, silk, whatever. So in this dream was the first time then I woke up from that dream. It was a long dream. It had a lot to do with now. And then, and I got up. It was about 3:30 in the morning, and I went to the sit on the couch to think about what did I just see. Anyway, it was maybe 2015. What's this now? How many to go? Okay, this morning's dream. Oh, yeah. You know what I was thinking about? Divine ones have a mind, a heart, a soul, and a body. But wicked ones have a mind and a heart and a soul, but no body. That's why they need to possess your body. Okay, I'll read this tomorrow, this other part. Okay, read to you. So, I also love how all the divine ones are starting to confidently praise our Creator in their videos, speaking up boldly. Before, in the third dimension, you'd be mocked for praising your Creator, but in the 11th dimension, you overflow with the joy of your Creator because you can see Him in you and in others and in our lives. So, you're on the right path. Little steps. What? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Something like that. So, that is beautiful. And you know, You are in your Creator's heart, and your Creator is in your heart. So you are loved and adored and cherished and valuable and worthy and safe and just all of that.